Hey everybody, this is Jessica Dwyer with Fangirl Magazine, Fangirl Radio, and this is the first official Fangirl uh, gameplay review for the soon-to-be released Beat Cop that is being released by developed by Pixel Crow, and the publisher is 11-Bit Studios. This game is coming out on March 30th on Steam, and if you can't tell from here, this is a limited demo beta version, which means it's a work in progress, but they were kind enough to send me this gameplay demo so I could check it out and review it for you guys. As you can see, it's very much an 80s throwback, and I am really excited to share this with you because if you love old school 80s cop shows like I grew up with, you're going to freaking love this game. It's fun, it's interesting, and I was always dubious about pixelated games like this. I'm slowly warming up to them, and this one sort of sold me on it. Even though I was a die-hard original GTA fan, GTA London and all of that, I love those games, and they look very much like this. But first, let's give you a little bit of plot about Beat Cop. This is what Beat Cop is about. New York, more like a beast than a city, explore its darkest corners and uncover its secrets as Jack Kelly, a former detective who has been framed for a murder, degraded and forgotten by old pals. It's your chance to find the truth behind this whole terrible mess. The thing is, your new boss treats you like shit, your wife is a money-sucking spawn from hell, and the local mafia wants your head on a plate. I guess you could say that things are complicated down here in the middle of Brooklyn. Oh, and don't forget about writing tickets, reprimanding pedestrians and such. You're a beat cop after all. So yes, this is very, very tongue-in-cheek. It is very much a throwback. It is very not kid-friendly, as you will see as we get into the game. So we're going to go ahead and start here with a new game. And you're going to love this intro. I'm just going to let this play because this intro is everything. We have Kojak, we've got Columbo. Yes, there were many before him. Oh, Magnum. This is fantastic. I love the Magnum. Yes, Miami Vice. They're all here. No one like him. And here comes lowly little beat cop, James Bond style. Boom. I love this intro so much. It just is great. I love it so much. This game is such a wonderful throwback. If you grew up like I did watching these, there's so many little things within this game that you'll see that just will make you gleeful with the little nods and things that they sneak in. There's a lot of love, you can tell. Hits the streets this fall, so we're gonna start now. So as you can see, day one, new shoes, your new cop, and it's really neat. There's little things, all sorts of things going on here, like this guy here who is completely. I mean, you're over here, of course. This is you, Jack Kelly. Down back to the beat, and you have all these smart asses, and there's a lot of file language going on, and of course you have up here 69 because there's no couth in this game at all. I love the little things going on here, like this little guy is smoking a cigarette while he's plopping away at the keyboards. You've got the guy asleep at his desk. You got the fat cop eating donuts. He plays I think this is the same guy you'll be with later. And of course you have your sergeant who absolutely hates you. There's some great dialogue in this game. There's just a lot of evil, twisted dialogue that not kid-friendly dialogue. But now on the street, you're a rookie. I don't know well enough to dislike you yet. He doesn't like you already. It's the truth. So this is your first day out. So they're not even going to have you take your ticket book. You're stuck with your... As you can see, like I said, there's no couth in this. Don't let the cutesy graphics dissuade you. It's definitely an adult game. So this is your book. It's going to tell you what you're supposed to do. It gives you your list of tasks that you're supposed to do right here. So basically, this is you being introduced to your beat. And as you can see, you've got quite a bit to do in your first day. 421 is your call sign. The interface on this is fantastic too. Wait till we get to that and I will show you. It just is really fun. Enough with the bullshit. Now we can talk to these guys here. Cortez, I need you to take the furniture back and paint's dry. Why didn't the painters do it? Because they already left and they were talking kind of funny and I swear, there's so many non-PC things in this. It's fantastic. I love it. It's just a complete 80s throwback to when you could get... What the yeah. So let's go to the beat. I love how bright it is and all the detail that they put in here, like the little people in the windows. Everyone introduce yourselves, sure. So as you know, we are supposed to be just walking around and doing things. We don't have our ticket book yet, so we can't really do tickets. And this is Fat Mike. Same here. It's my last day on the street. Of course, that's not a good sign. It's his last day on the street. Dubious. Maybe he was near retirement too today. We don't know. So, as you can see, this is totally 80s dialogue. You've got your watch, which is cool. You can even click on there and change that up. It's work in progress still. You have your gun, which you can't pull yet. You have your handcuffs. If you notice like little random things like a lot of black people here, that's so nice. This is your walkie. And you have your book. So follow Mike to Adamski. So we're going to follow Fat Mike to the deli. But as you know, you have your list here, your all points bulletins, which is all the things you're supposed to do. This gives you your stats of how much money you've got, because you have alimony that you have to pay, and you have to make that alimony payment to the demon from hell that is your ex-wife. And stories so far, and this will fill in as you go. So we're going to go over here, and this is how it works. It's like you double tap with your left mouse button and you run. So we're going to go into Adamski's. And these are the little scenes that play out in this. You'll have them in the different places, like the peep show over here. He'll be working here. Kelly. He keeps telling your name wrong. And you have this creepy guy who owns the deli, and you don't want to know about the freezer. And your dialogue keeps going. Dropping the more F-bombs. Yeah, no, you get some shit. Not just quota tickets, because, you know. Don't ask. Don't ask about the freezer. As you can see, people don't really give any dams about... I'm trying not to let the game corrupt my language, but, you know, they don't give a shit about where they park. So you can go up to the car, and it actually gives you, like, the info here, but since we don't have our ticket book, we can't write a ticket. So we're going to follow Fat Mike. And we're going to go to the pizzeria, which is, of course, where the mafia are. Notice the music. So you'll find out that the two factions that you have to deal with are the mafia and the gangs. And you have to find a balancing act between the two as you play. and you're going to piss off one or the other more so than the other one. That just is how it goes. But you got to figure out who can help you the most with the mystery that is surrounding your character who has been framed. And 15 minutes have passed. And the time is very important because you only have a finite amount of time during your day to do all the things that you have in your book. So we're going to talk a little bit more to Mike here. And there's also something I'll tell you to look out for as well. I think it may have just driven by, and that is the General Lee shows up in this game. And I haven't had a chance, I don't think I've ticketed the General Lee yet, but you will see it. I love the pink Corvette. So, let's see. We click on write a parking ticket. So we get to write a ticket. Then we got to find a car that is doing something illegal. So let's see here. Ah, there's a one now. So we're going to run over here. Oh, and it's not letting me write a ticket. Why aren't you letting me write a ticket? Well, I can't because you're not letting me. Let's see. Ah, sorry. That was my bad. So we're going to go parking violation issued by Kelly. And you have, see this? You have only a finite amount of time to do it in. And then we're going to go back and talk to Fat Mike. Ticket written up. So this is showing you how you actually can get these cars towed. People hate it. So you go to your walkie here and you call for a towing. Click it. And they come and get the car. Here they come. It's like playing with matchboxes. If you'll notice too, see some of these sparks coming out of these cars? You can write tickets for light violations as well. This game's pretty detailed for, it's just great. I love it. And we'll talk to Mike again. Okay, good work. You can take bribes if you want. Uh-oh. So now we're going to arrest a perp. He's going to come running out here. So let's go. Where is he? Where is he? Okay, here he comes, and we're going to click. Boom, got him. So you click your handcuffs when you're near a perp, and that arrests them. And so then there will be a car, cop car showing up here, and they're going to take them. I have not been able to pull my gun. It's sad. I don't think you can in this playthrough because it's a work in progress yet, so they don't have that in here as far as I know. I haven't had a chance to do it. I'm really curious to see what it's like. Okay, so now Fat Mike is going to go off. He's going to do his thing, and you're going to run off and do your stuff and go around the neighborhood. So you have until 4 p.m. As you look at your little digital watch here, which looks scarily like the one I used to own because I'm old. So we're going to run around the neighborhood and look around. And as you remember, we have all the places that we're supposed to hit. So let's go hit up the liquor store since it's right here. And we can click on the door, run over there. Oh, and it's so nice because you can hear the porn store, the peep show next door. Yeah. Uh-oh. The captain wants to talk to you. And here's some more of that mystery that's happening. The murder charge and all of that. So that's an ongoing thing. And that's part of the multiple endings. Depending on the stuff that you do, you can have multiple endings in this game, apparently, with, befriending more of the mafia, befriending the gangs more so. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do. So it's got a lot of detail for such a cutesy looking game. They put a lot of work into it. I'm very impressed with that. Now we're gonna get to work. So yeah, we're gonna go in the porn store. Yeah, there you go. As I said, the sound effects are great. As I said, this game is not kid friendly. So let's see. So this is part of the story mode, and there's missing diamonds. Um, so let's see. Crank's Drugstore and Hi-Fi Electronics. So let's go over. We can go into the Hard Rick Cafe. That's nice. I think that might be a gay bar. I wish it had the music from Police Academy. That's something they could have done that would have made this just much better. Okay, so Crank's Drugstore and the Hi-Fi Electronics. So let's go this way, see who's down here. Okay, so this is the end of the street. Now, it's very important. Here's your street numbers, or I'm sorry, your address numbers. These come into play as you get calls. You need to make sure that you're, you know, which direction and everything. Because this is the only, this is the work in progress. I don't know if there are other streets that you can get take over. Possibly. This is the only one that I've played. Ah, the Mafia. Vegas gambling. They say anything about gambling. Little R&R never hurt anybody. Oh, the temptations. Yes, there's all sorts of temptations here. Okay. Uh-oh. There's a little kid. You can always take bribes. Because that's how you make money being a cop. This game is so not PC. It's awesome. 421. Altercation. Froggy caught a thief. Froggy? Where is that? I'm new here. Oh, we're going back in the porn store. Yay, porn. Ah, there you are. The music, and I just realized this back there. So what did you do, young man? I was just looking. At what? Rubbers? Thief! Press him. Don't fucking piss me off. Turn out your pockets. Nice. Well, now the gang don't like me. So let's see. What's on our list still? We need to go to Crank's Drugstore and Hi-Fi Electronics. So let's go this way. I believe they're over here. Cranks. Nice name. As you can see, there's all sorts of detail. There's for rent. You have wonderful people that really hate that neighborhood. Hair officer. Yeah, there's nothing Nazi-esque here. Ah, boy. I love this game. There are no fucks given in this game. Okay, so Hi-Fi Electronics, they're at the far end, and there's also a church on the way. Keep your eye out for the General Lee. I swear it's here. So let's go in here. Oh, yes, donuts. Nice. You get transferred a lot too. Would you like to confess? Get to a phone booth. Sergeant Holloway. Uh-oh. Okay, that's not good. So we need to find a phone booth. There's one right over here. The sergeant doesn't like you at all. one, and that's the other thing, like the dial tone. I think the other one, was it this way? By the way, your stamina will go down, and so as I just showed you, um, so running to you have to run up and down the street. It takes that out of you, so you can replenish that by buying hot dogs. Yeah, the sergeant really doesn't like you. Yeah, I think. Yeah, there you go. The chief, I believe, is your ex-wife's dad, and that's not good. So you have to be sure to make that alimony payment. So you do. My first playthrough on this, I definitely took bribes because um, I have no conscience. Pay the ex-wife, so I don't get bitched at. So we're gonna go this way because the electronics store's down here. Notice it is almost 4 o'clock, so I need to hurry up and get in there. Oh, notice this changes. This actually changes, and it's all 80s movies. Especially with neighbors like these. What do you mean? It's a legal establishment. Sure. What are you implying? That's your job, isn't it? I got mine own. I have a lot of new stock and sales all the time. I can also put in special orders. I'll drop by sometime. We can talk. Welcome. So, hi-fi radio. But yeah, this is great. My other playthrough it had aliens on here. So, yes, we had to run. There is a dude. We got to go back this way. Sorry, dude. That's the thing is if you don't keep track of time on here, you will miss time and you will miss opportunities and things like that you're supposed to do. And that will count against you. So here's Fat Mike waiting for me patiently. Had to look around the neighborhood. Talk to a lot of people. I can handle this place. Sure. What are we waiting for? A friend wanted to meet you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening? And Fat Mike is down, which we kind of knew. He never knew your name. Mike, wake up. Stay with me. And the paramedic's smoking. Right here. And you have the TV crew already there. BS news. I love the stuff they've got in this game. So it's not a surprise that Fat Mike went down, considering it was like his last day on the beat. So, and here's the recap that you will have at the end of every shift. You met all the owners, so you got +5 there. I wrote up my first ticket. +3. The captain will help with the murder rap, and if I didn't take the jewelry, someone else did. So it gives you a recap of basically everything that happened. And it also here I need to have $300 for the alimony payment in 3 days. I got my paycheck, so you get an extra $50. So you still need to make $200 in 3 days. Now, keep in mind, I think you're gonna have to pay for certain things, like the hot dogs, and certain other things if you want to do that. And we'll go forward here. And this starts with your second day. Precinct 69. Here, kitty kitty. Day 2. And of course, you're missing Fat Mike. And here's Fat Mike is no longer over here eating. Fat Mike has a memorial wreath. This guy's still dead at his desk. This guy's still smoking and typing away. These two. This guy. I tell you what, man. So we're going to play through this so you can see what it's like to actually be doing the beat yourself. Our friend got murdered. We can't let this slide. All of our people are working on this. Kelly himself barely got out alive. He cheated fate. Fuck off. I watched Mike die. Alright, enough briefing time. I'm watching you, Kelly. I know the deal. Alright, notepads in hand. I'm listening, I'm listening. So here we go. 5 tickets for parking. Your grace period has ended. And you can click through this quicker if you don't want to read it. Get a little bonus to your paycheck. You can actually talk to these guys. Click on them. What's that smell? Gunpowder, sir. Christ almighty, does that mean you shot a perp? No, sir. You were at the shooting range? No, sir. So what happened? I got roaches at home, sir. I was shooting at them this morning. Did you kill the bastard? Nope. So you can click through and talk to these guys. These guys you cannot. If you see these, obviously you can talk to them. So let's go on the beat. So we're getting berated by the cops that dropped us off. We don't like them. Have a good day, 421. So we're going to go over to this illegally parked van and we're going to write our first ticket. Officially. And parking violation issued by badge number. Boom. There it goes. And I think we're going to have them towed because they're blocking. So there we go. They're going to come out and they're going to do that. Now remember, we have to do... Oh, and let's go grab this thief. There's a thief. Get him. Get him. Boom. So we got him. We got him and we're calling dispatch. Oh, and look, we got another car parked illegally. Now, it's good to keep in mind that these fire hydrants, of course, that's illegally blocking. And hopefully they're on their way to pick him up. There he is. Keep in mind to look for those. You can also check meters, which I don't do so much, but we can go do that. That's something that you can do, is check the meter. And they've got 2 hours on there. The detail's great, isn't it? And so let's go ahead and head this way, because we do have to do up and down the street and check out our beat. Oh. Let's see. So let's look at our notebook. Someone wants to meet me at Rick's. And that also keeps our tally here of what we're supposed to be doing. So let's go to Rick's. Rick's, I believe, is this way. Right here. Yablonsky. Hard Rick Cafe. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't think they're done with you yet. What do you mean? First, that case of yours stinks from a mile off. Then Fat Mike gets it right beside you on your first day on the new beat. Not a big believer in coincidence. Me either. So you got these people still trying to help you on your case, but it's still a mystery. He's a smart ass. You're such a smart ass. You're very much a smart ass. So we've gone to that end, so let's go to the further end here. Oh, looky here. We got another one to write a ticket. We're going to meet our quota pretty fast today, I have a feeling. And you don't have to have them towed. You can just ticket them. Altercation at the Moonwalk Diner. Moonwalk. Because 80s. Let's go. We're going to run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Keep an eye out for the General Lee, because it's here. See, there's multiple things. So you got to like learn a lot very quickly how to prioritize. In instances like this, we just had a murder, and you have a timer. So, like I said, the stamina thing can be a real pain in the butt if you are far away. So let's go talk to these nice ladies that I have no idea what they do for a living. Um, Found the victim. Let's ask about the victim. So we now have a body. I always said it would end like this. What would? First it was Vietnam, then Nixon. I'm going to insult her. So we've pissed off the police now. Either get rid of him or I hit him. How do you know it was a murder? I don't know anything. You have nothing more to say than please leave. Please don't make this any harder. Just try and touch me, pig. Sure. I'm going to get rid of him. Yeah, you want to look curly? Like you got the balls. You see these keys? I'll scratch my face. You'll be running or jumpsuit. Entrapment. I'm completely doing bad things. Why are you standing in a puddle? Please, I don't want to do it again. So I just pissed off the gangs, because obviously, gang member. Sit in a corner. And it's cool, you can hear the So now we've lost an hour of our day, thanks to the murder that may not have been a murder, but is a murder. And they keep telling you, don't forget, yeah, time flies. Yeah. James Brown. Then be careful where you park. So, let's see. There's a lot of dialogue, and it gets, because you just want to get going, and it takes time as well away from you. So let's go ahead and run through here, and also while I'm at it, drop by Louie's to talk. So let's go this way. Now remember, we only have, I think, oh gosh, see, you got people here. My cat's missing. Nobody wants to help me. Oh God, I hope that's not her cat. Oh, wait. I'm going to ignore you because I don't have time for this. I have a guy here wanting to talk to me. I don't have time to do the errand boy thing right now because I have to get down here to make sure I have my daily tasks done. Good. And then we have this gentleman. And it's right here. There's his wallet. So I made person happy. I have plus people. And there's a hidden place. I didn't even noticed that place before. So let's see what's playing at the movie theater. Platoon. Because why not? Uh-oh. Have I found Mike's killers? Yeah, he just took off. This changes every week, so or every day, so I kind of like looking for it. I'm still waiting to find the General Lee again. I swear I didn't make it up. I swear it's here. So now we got to go back and meet the Mafia. And I still need to, I'm going to go ahead, and by the way, I still have 2 tickets left to do, so I better do this now. Write a ticket, parking violation, boop, boop, boop. And got one more here. Write ticket, doot, 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 doot. I got one more. I'm going to call a tow truck on you just because I don't like that orange. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to make my quota if I'm not careful. Let's see. Check meter. Oh, nope. Let's see. Gotta get one more ticket. Park. Oh, there it is. See? You can just see. Write the ticket. Issue by. Boom, boom, boom. And ticket quota reached. All right. So drop by Louis. So let's run over to Louis. Notice how quickly our day goes by when you have a murder. Uh-oh. Officer, have a problem. Ha! Let's see if I can beat this from... I'm going over time. I'm going into Louis. Oh, it didn't let me do it. So you run out of time very easily if you're not careful. And let's see, met my ticket quota, so I'm happy. As you can see, the mafia hasn't gone either way, but the gangs don't like me that much. That's good. Got my check. So this is Beat Cop. As it goes, it gets you got more things to do, such as you can, you know, decide to go with a prostitute if you're so inclined. There's drug deals. There's all kinds of crazy stuff. You can be as corrupt as you want. You still have your mystery to solve. Now, as I said before, this is a work in progress, so this isn't the final product. This isn't even a quote-unquote review copy. There's still a lot of stuff that's going to be added to this, but this is pretty fantastic just as it is. The end jokes are great. There's like aliens references. Much love to Bill Paxton. There's quotes, there's in jokes, there's all kinds of things that are in this game that if you're a fan of old school 80s action police stuff, film, TV, all of it, it's just so fun. I couldn't believe how much fun I was having with it. And like I said, I'm really bummed because I never got to pull my gun, so I don't know what this does. I don't know if that's not in there yet. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be a viable option to do something with your gun, and it's probably going to be bloody and ridiculous and fun. This is the ticket book. You can go over and click on, because this guy's illegally parked. We're going to go over here and just do it this way. Parking violation, bop, bop, bop. Bam. Okay. And yeah, I'm going to call you to be towed. But you really have to manage your time. Because you do have to go up and down your beat and patrol, and you'll have random stuff. So you've got to figure out what you want to do, who you want to piss off the most, who's going to help you the most, and things like that. Just for fun, I'll show you what one of the apartment buildings looks like here. So you have Jay McClane, R. Deckard, so stuff like that, where you have Harry Callahan, Axel Foley. They have little jokes like that. Like, let's try see if Axel Foley's home. There's John McClane. Of course, you know, Die Hard. It's just so neat. There's so many little things hidden in here. I love it. I still want to see the general lead. Really pisses me off it's not showing up yet. There it is! There it is! Ha! I saw it! Sorry, I get excited. But this is Beat Cop, and I strongly, strongly suggest getting it when it comes out on the 30th of March. It's fun as hell. It's got all kinds of goofiness in it, all kinds of in jokes, as I said, and it's just really well designed. It looks so simple, and yet it is not. It is really, really fun. So I hope you enjoyed watching me be an idiot with this game, and go out and get this on Steam March 30th. This is a great, great game. I can only imagine, you know, if this does really well, which I hope it does, what they'll do with a sequel to this, because think of all the sequel humor that you can get out of this thing. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Maybe they can cross over into Hawaii and like hook up with Magnum, or maybe even go back into the 70s and hook up with Columbo or his bumbling brother, Volumbo, I guess would be the name. But check it out. March 30th on Steam. Beat Cop. Definitely buy it. It's fantastic. So much fun. So thank you, and I will come back with another playthrough video once we have the release complete to see what new bits and pieces we can find in it. And comment below if you like this, and if you do, I'll do some more gameplay videos. Thank you so much. Bye.